can tell the people at the gas station by my house really missed me when I was gone, y'all, and I just love it. It's such a good feeling. Having bonds with people is such I was not even expecting it, but they were like, girl, like, I mean, I was kind of expecting it just because I kind of missed them. I was like, I know they thinking about me if I'm thinking about them. The owner, he is super cool, so dope. I mean, he's just always been super kind and a jokester. Once I build a bond with people, you stuck in there. Once we have a bond and I consider you a friend, you either stay a friend or I categorize you as some sort of family. The GM at the gas station, he's like an uncle. Everybody that has worked at that gas station or currently works at that gas station has always looked out for me like it's nobody's business. And I can't explain to you why that is. They are just good people or just like doing good things, but I'm so appreciative to have built the bonds that I have built there. To know that people, even the strangers that start off in your life, can become so like, it's a beautiful thing. It's an encouraging thing for myself, but it's a beautiful thing to just kind of, I thank the Lord for blessing me with good people in my life. And yes, I know I'm looking rough. I'm looking rough, okay? I'm looking bad. You know, I ain't really studying it. It's all good in the hood. My lips are a little dry, so face is when my face is looking a little, you know, I don't really know what to say. My eyes are looking, I got like all this. This is why you don't use white eyelash glue. Like, that mug's never goes away. I mean, it does go away, but it takes an arm and a leg and some elbow grease. But
the next day,
and I pulled out the driveway, and when I get onto a road, I have to come to a stoplight. I'm at the stoplight. Here's this random man in the car with his homeboy, and he's asking me to let my window down. One, I cannot do that because my car is a little rough today, and so she's not really cooperating with certain functions and features, and my window, you know, is one of them. Thank goodness that like I really had an excuse, because I just don't like being, was I gonna let my window down even if it worked? No. So I'm looking at him and I'm just kind of shaking my head. He's like,
hey, my name is,
and he said his name or whatever. I couldn't really make it out, but he told me his name through the window that is not open. I mean, of course his window is down, but mine is not open. He's just trying to hope that I can hear him, and I'm just nodding like, okay, cool. We at the stoplight, mind you, so I can't go anywhere or really look around at this point because he done already got my attention. So I'm just like, But y'all, the fact that this played out right after the conversation just took place is extremely weird to me. I think either the Lord is putting me to the test or the devil is trying to try, am I really about what I say I'm about? Feels like the way this played out, somebody heard me. Somebody somewhere heard me. I'm trying not to make it awkward. I'm just like, no, I'm good. He said,
please take my number down. What's your name? What's your name? Please take my number down. Can you just let down the window?
I said, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm good. Like, I'm good. And I kept saying that so clear. So, like, I'm good, sir. Thank you. Like, I got a man. Like, I'm all right. I don't need any numbers, you know? He said,
please, you're just beautiful. Please just take my number.
I was like, sir. He said,
come on, please. Why you gotta be like that?
And he was really, like, getting to the point where he was trying to coerce me into just,
I don't care what you got going on, Miss Mamas. Just give me the number.
sir, he ain't take all of it. It didn't really take all of that. Not for little old me. Of course, I was not budging. And so, you know, I was still trying to be polite with it. I was just like, you know, thank you. Because he clearly was just, he had just told me I was too pretty and too beautiful and this, that, and the third at least 2 or 3 times, and I'm still not giving him the number. So I'm just like, thank you. Like, you're too much. Honestly, stop. Quit it. So since the red light had trapped me in that situation, the green light obviously released me. This man gave up, of course. If I can't get her number by the green light, it's over with. That should be, that's a good rule of thumb. I'm not even gonna lie, it's a good rule of thumb, you know. It's better than stalking. It's better than following her to her next destination. It's better than still trying to drive and hit the, you know, on the road. You only got so much time to convince her to give you the digits, and if that light turns green, it's a wrap. That's a good standard. I just thought it was so funny because even after the conversation I just had before this incident happened, I'm sitting here telling myself, like, I know I get hollered at a lot. Like, sometimes I just don't put myself out and about to experience it as much as I. But that's neither here nor there. The fact is, like, you know, I get a break from it because here I go trying to act like that kind of stuff don't happen just to pull out the driveway, hit a red light, and it happens. A lot of people try it in public just as much as they try it on social media. So I was a bit disheartened that he had no care in the world that I was not interested or, you know, not trying to mess up anything I had going. He was just like,
I don't care about none of that. You're too beautiful.
And I'm like, it's not a good excuse. Like, I do not want a pretty face to come along and ruin my future marriage or relationship or anything like that. I would hope that my man has some dignity and some morale, but you know, men these days. So, like, yeah, you look nice, but I got something nice at home too. So, you know, have a good Saturday. You know, I even appreciate people taking time out of their day to offer up something kind my way. Like, I appreciate that. A compliment. I literally love giving compliments to other people. You just never know what a kind word will do for somebody these days, or any days. Like, you just never know. You never know. Every day has a potential to be a bad one, but even just something as simple as the sweetness of our lips can make somebody's day just a little bit more grand. But I really just wanted to share that because, boy, the way things work and play out, be careful what you say, because God's gonna make you hold yourself to that, honestly. And I have no problem with standing on my word. Criticism, you know, it's necessary for all of that. I'm just okay with standing in anything, you know, that I set myself up for. Like, the other day, I literally got mad at myself. And the first thing out my mind was, why in the world do I set myself up? Why do I make beds that I don't even want to lie in? Like, I should not be driving and making a video. I tried to record myself while the dude was doing the most because I had my phone in my hand. I just wasn't recording, and I don't know if you could hear him from inside my car anyways, but he was very much so loud and aggressive with trying to get your girl number. It was just a little bit much. And then especially after just having the conversation 3 minutes before I pulled up to the light, boy, that was weird. That was weird. It be that kind of stuff that in relationships, being friendly or can be just as dangerous as being extremely insecure. Just can't help but say that, like, my guy has no reason to be insecure, because I hadn't been with him this doggone long. Like, I clearly know what I want, but. And it, like, we know what these men be on, whether they trying to just get a moment of your time, or if they're just trying to slide in through the back door. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we can clock their ulterior motives with their conversations, and sometimes we just can't. And that can be me sometimes, you know, just being kind and friendly and not thinking anything of it. I definitely can be that girl you really not feeling, you're not trying to talk to. I can be her. But in general, like, I'm pretty, you know, easy going, easy flowing, and I think a lot of people can, you know, sometimes you can just sense a good vibe. You know, life is one to live. You know, we find ourselves in moments of functioning and operating throughout this thing. And books aren't really the main thing that I just strive to do and be when involved than others. And that, my friend, is an extinguisher. Like, I want to be an extinguisher, not an accelerant to whatever you got going on. You stressed out, if you are literally trying to gather you some peace, I'm not going to be the one to come and disrupt that, at least not intentionally.
24 seconds, yeah, you better not stop. You got 24 seconds, can you beat the shot? What you waiting on, little daddy? I ain't got that much time. You seem anxious, you seem